In this video, I'll be building a 4G controlled autonomous RC boat.
It's upside down. We're so cooked.
To make this boat, I decided to use XPS insulation foam because it's cheap, lightweight and easy to work with. First, I needed to measure and cut this foam into the right shape so it would fit my CNC machine. I then designed the pontoons in CAD and ran some CFD analysis. I then made the toolpaths for the CNC machine so it would know where to cut. I then placed the foam into the CNC machine and started milling out the two pontoons. This process actually took 4 hours because I chose inefficient toolpaths. But I eventually got it made and made this little 15-second time-lapse so it wouldn't be too boring to watch. I think these parts turned out pretty good. I then sanded these parts and I used 150 grit sandpaper because finer sandpaper would have been clogged by the foam. After I had sanded these pontoons, I covered them with white acrylic paint to make the surface a bit more durable and nicer looking. I used a sponge brush so that it would be applied more evenly. I decided not to cover this with fiberglass because it would have just added weight with no real benefit. And this was quite messy, the paint's all over my hands. After I had finished the pontoons, it was time for me to start 3D printing the other parts for this project. I printed these parts out of white PETG filament with low infill, so that it would be durable but lightweight. I think these parts turn out pretty good. After I had printed all of the parts, I started by gluing these supports to the pontoons. To glue this, I used some hot glue and it created some strong bonds, and it's really strong and easy to apply. The problem was that it was cooling a bit quickly, so I had to be quick with applying it so that I would have time to put it there. Then I cut some carbon fiber aero shafts to make rods out of. I then started assembling everything together. I then glued the carbon fiber rods into the supports. I also used hot glue this time, but it was a bit more tricky because it cooled so much quicker when it was in contact with the PETG plastic, so I had to be really accurate so that I would have time to put it there. But I think the end result turned out pretty good. For the middle part, I used a piece of XPS foam, which I hot glued to the carbon fiber rods. After the frame was finished, I mounted all of the electronics to the boat. I mounted most of the stuff inside of this weatherproof box. After this, it was time for me to go test the boat.
I came out here at 4 AM so that there wouldn't be any people here, but that other beach had some people on it camping, so I decided to come here to another beach so that I wouldn't disturb them that much. So I installed the electronics and the rudder mechanism. It basically, when I move this servo right here, it moves this rudder. There are a lot of boats out here. I think at least this one is abandoned because it has a big hole in it. Or at least I assume so, because I don't think that anyone's gonna be floating with that thing. And my boat's right here. For this boat I used this air propeller so that it wouldn't get stuck in any lake weeds. And I hope it will work. The efficiency is not as good as with a water propeller, but I think the trade-off is it makes up for it. I hope it doesn't get stuck out there, because I don't really want to go pick it up. I now got the boat all set up, and let's go see how it works. It works surprisingly well. I didn't expect that it would work this well the first time. This is also actually the first time I used RD rower. In the past I've only made some aircraft, but this is my first boat. And here's my RC control, which is hooked up to the computer using a USB cable. And the mission planner is connected to Andrew AV, which controls it by 4G connection. And here's the live video, which is surprisingly good quality, because I'm using a 0.5 megabyte internet connection. Oh, I can't put too much throttle on it, otherwise it will just go nose down. I think I'm gonna do a little waypoint mission. And I'll probably have to tune it a little bit, because the rudder is a bit to the right, so a little trim should fix that. I made a little waypoint mission here just to test this for the first time. And yeah, let's try it. I really hope this works. Oh god damn! I think it got stuck. Oh my god! It tipped over. So the boat's all the way out there. It's upside down. But luckily I brought my inflatable boat with me just for this reason. The electronics are probably cooked, but I think I can salvage some of it. But yeah, I'll have to go get it right now. So yeah, this is basically what I didn't want to happen. I hope that the battery isn't like exploded or something. But luckily we learn from our mistakes, or at least most of us do. Oh, I hear it beeping. The motor's beeping. This is a bit tricky to get it up here, but Oh my god. We're so cooked. And now my boat's getting flooded. I need to get. Oh my god, this boat's like filling up with water. This wasn't a good idea. I really need to hurry up. I wonder if Rice is gonna fix that. Oh my god, parts are coming off. I'll try to repair this if I can and maybe make another attempt in the next video. What is it? It's trying to like... I really need to disconnect it right now. So yeah, I think I mean it worked for a moment. And now my feet are all wet. I think I better get home to put some rice in there or something. We're really cooking now. We're making some rice and flight controller. I think that's enough. I'll save the rest for the cooked phone. And here's the phone. As you can see, it doesn't turn on or react in any way. I wonder how long this have to be in this rice for it to work. But I'll let them stay there for 24 hours. I hope they'll work, because at least when I picked it out of the water, the motor and ESC were still beeping and the battery is still fine, so hopefully it hasn't caused any water damage or any short circuits, but we'll see. I think this is the end of this video, and if you like this, hit subscribe. Oh, it works! It all still works.